Tijinbo Cliffs, a beautiful scenic spot high above the Sea of Japan, but sadly also renowned as a spot where people come to end their lives. Do not waste the life your parents gave you, says this sign. It has had little effect. So retired policeman Yukio Shige decided to act. He patrols these cliffs twice a day in the hope of saving lives.
In recent months, I've rescued 19 people. They were temporary workers who had lost their jobs or people so badly hit by the economic crisis that they had no other solution than to kill themselves. I've been patrolling here for 5 years now, and this year I can only say that the situation is serious.
Mr. Honma knows what it means to think about ending it all at these cliffs. He lost his factory job with a Toyota subcontractor.
My layoff brought me to this extreme decision, but I was also divorced, I was living alone and I felt very lonely.
Yukio Shige talked him back from the edge. Now he spots a woman behaving in a suspect manner. He disappears with her and comforts her. Yukio Shige says suicide may be a more tempting choice in Japan than elsewhere because society doesn't place blame on those who kill themselves.
When the head of a family commits suicide, he often does it for the sake of his loved ones. He jumps off the cliff in this state of mind. For example, by killing himself, he'll allow his family to get his life insurance for, let's say, 30 million yen. And in his will, he'll advise the family on how to use the money to repay his debts.
In Tokyo, too, volunteers are busy. This organization, called the Telephone of Life, has created a hotline to give people someone to talk to confidentially. Even with 7,000 volunteers, there's often a wait to get through.
There are always several persons available to answer the calls, but as soon as they hang up, the phone rings again. We are constantly at maximum capacity.
The Telephone of Life gets 700,000 calls a year. At the end of the 90s, when Japan was hit by the recession, the number of suicides jumped 34%. Since then, Japan's suicide rate has stayed one of the highest in the world, and experts fear the ongoing economic crisis will lead to another rise.